Tim, do you have a story to tell us?
Yeah, well, we're talking about a shitty album tonight, so we should talk about a shitty procedure that I had done.
Quite literally.
Yeah.
Wait, did you shit during it?
Well,
not during, but I'm surprised I didn't.
That's the prep. This makes you shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you basically pee out of your asshole.
Oh.
Well, because with time out, I saw my doctor for the first time in years, and flat out, he was just like, all right, you're of that age where you need to be thinking about this. So you could do one of two things.
I've been thinking about it.
Well, one, you could do the colonoscopy, or you could shit into a box.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just like, well, shouldn't I? And he's just like, well, maybe you should really want to do the shit in the box. So, I did the shit in the box, and I sent it in, and then they called me, and they're like, when did you shit in the box? I'm like, I don't know. It was like the Thursday before my appointment. They're like, they're not looking at my appointment schedules. I'm like, probably this day. And they're like, oh, well, you're probably going to have to do it again because, this is
come on.
I'm like, I put that in the freaking mail. I put it in the mail as soon as I did it. It's just...
I mailed my shit to you. Would you please?
But I mean, I'm pretty sure, first you put your shit in a box.
Well, Tim didn't opt for that.
You gotta open that box.
Put a hole in that box. Make her open the box.
Oh.
But yeah, so you went the other route. Instead of shitting in a box, they made you do the colonoscopy.
Well, I think probably some of our listeners are of the age. I'm making an assumption here, but I'm of the age where they're starting to have their doctors tell them it's time.
Oh, you're right.
I mean, if they're listening to music at this time of their lives, yeah,
it's about time. So I was like, all right, and then I thought, well, I want to poop in the box, and I was like, well, if you poop in the box, they can't see if there's any polyps in there, or whatnot. So I thought I would share. It's not that bad, really, in and of it. It's not terrible. The worst thing is they give you this
24 hours of prep. That's the
it's so you have to start a low fiber diet. But I think it's 3 to 4 days before your actual procedure, which means like just certain types of foods you can and cannot eat.
Yeah,
and then so my procedure was on Friday at 1 p.m., but Wednesday night I had to stop eating solid foods. So all day Thursday was liquid diet. You could have Jell-O, you can have black coffee, you can have, tea, like green tea. So you do that, and then that evening you have to start drinking the shit, which is this big, giant
drink the stuff that makes you shit.
Yeah, and it tastes like salt water. It's like lemon flavored salt water, and they're like, "I know, drink." God. You drink half. Yeah, it's terrible. You drink half of it the night before, and then they call you the next day to say, "Okay, your procedure is at whatever time, so you'll start drinking the rest of it at such and such a time that day." And you got to drink it fast. You got to drink it drink a glass full, down it,
chug it,
pour another one, chug it, pour another one, chug it. And within like an hour, you're like, oh, like be near a bathroom because you're going to start peeing out of your butthole, basically.
God.
And it's like, you're just, I mean, at first it's like,
it's like the end of that Mr. Bungle song.
It becomes like, it's not even that. It becomes literally like just like liquid. It's just liquid, like this yellowy liquid coming out of your butt.
Oh, God.
And even up to like where I was in the hospital, I'm like, I got to use the bathroom.
Oh, God.
This procedure's in like half an hour. And I'm like, I still got to go.
Here's a nice piece of shit.
Yeah. So anyway, they get you in there. They put the IV in. They set you up. They're like, take everything off, put the gown on. All right, no problem. And they take you in. And, the person, like, she goes, okay, we're going to push this plunger and you're not going to remember anything after that. And I was like, all right. And she goes, okay. And I was like, oh, I can feel it. And then I was gone, like just gone. And literally it was like I was gone. And then I woke up and they're like, we're done.
They didn't do that countdown from 10 thing?
No, she goes, this is the last thing you remember until you wake up.
That's for gas.
Like,
that was it? Okay.
Yeah.
This was an IV with whatever the propofol is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they just pump it into your veins and you're just gone. And you're just, it's the weirdest thing. And you wake up and you're like, ugh. And like, okay, we're done. And they're like, you're good. It took like 10 minutes.
Really?
It's nothing. Yeah.
Huh. Got all that prep for 10 minutes.
Like it didn't. Jeez. Yeah, I guess like they said my colon was very clean. So This is the cleanest colon they saw all day. So I'm like, I need a T-shirt or a sticker for this. Like,
Yeah, right.
could you guys sign off on this and give me like a sticker at least? They didn't go for that.
Like a thumbs up. Cleanest colon.
Yeah, or like it could be like a little
three
caricature
fingers
guy.
up.
Like he's yeah. They could be like made out of a colon, like he's like all muscular, like best colon of the day, kind of. No,
Milk.
but I mean, you're very groggy. You have to have somebody drive you after because you're definitely like almost
Right, yeah.
It's kind of like you're drunk, but not really. It's a really weird sensation.
It's like getting your wisdom
You're just
teeth
kind of
pulled
like,
or something. Right?
yeah, you're just whoa. But anyway, the point of that is just if you're worried about it, just get it done. It's not.
Public service announcement from Tim Ford.
Yeah, I mean, it's really not terrible. Just
Get
the
your colon
prep's
checked.
horrible, and not eating for almost 2 days is fucking terrible. That's the worst thing. Your mood changes. You get like almost depressed. You're like, God, I just want to eat something. But once you do eat, God, that food tastes so fucking good. You haven't eaten for 2 days.
What was your first meal?
We went out for Chinese.
That's a good choice.
Something, yeah, like one of our favorite places. You know, just loaded up and like just give me a plate full of this stuff. Just crab
Buffet.
rangoon
Just
and
keep
like
going
lo
back.
mein and like all the good stuff, like salty stuff. Yeah, it's really good. And and drink lots of water also during this whole procedure. Drink lots of water because you're going to get dehydrated. Like they stuck the IV in me, and Pam's like, "It's going down really fast," because they put they put fluids in you, and it's like half empty already. I was like, I'm pretty dehydrated.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I don't know if that's how it works,
fun.
but it seemed like it.
It's not how it works, but
No, okay.
no.
I had to pee really bad after I was in there for like 10 minutes. I'm like, damn, I gotta pee. So anyway, yeah, fun.
Yes,
Go.
great.
So
So we should
On that note,
wonderful.
segue right into
So-
the first album we're going to talk about.
So that
Yes,
that's
from
within a
shit
year
to shit.
that we've heard about your butthole and your balls.
Yeah, I'm on a real good roll here. I don't
Is
know
it
what
the
else is
same year?
left.
I think it might be the same year, right? Was that
Yeah, what,
no,
what
the
is
pursuit
there?
the
Where do you go
vasectomy
from
was
there?
I don't know. That was in October or late September of last year.
Oh, okay. Well, within a year's time frame at least.
That's what I meant. Yeah,
Yeah.
calendar,
Yeah,
not the
yeah.
calendar.
Because I know I haven't gone back for
Within
the
12 months.
the
Yeah.
follow up where they check your levels. For some reason, I can't bring myself to do that. I just don't really.
You might faint
You know.
again.
No, I wouldn't faint. You have to go in a bathroom and produce a specimen in the place, and I'm like, they know why you're there. They know what you did. It's just awkward. I'm like, I don't know.
It's literally called the masturbation room. There's a sign on the door.
Seriously?
No.
Okay. I was gonna say.
I think they just give you a cup and say go to the bathroom. I'm like, do that. I'm like, that's just fucking weird. That's got to be the most surreal, you know. So I haven't done that.
Well,
At least they
just-
provide you free porn.
just don't make for a
Yeah.
few days, kind of like the colonoscopy with food,
Oh God.
and you should be ready to go.
Well, if I do end up doing that, I'm not telling you the story about it.
Okay.
Well, let's don't guarantee that. 'Cause
Right.
You never know what'll happen.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, well, if I
then
faint, then
And
I
then
would
the
tell you
receptionist walks in.
Right.
Yeah, if that happened, I would tell you about it.
called milking the sphincter.
Oh God.
I mean, it'd be
They give you
It'd be a
magazines,
good
and Tim
story.
walks out. He's like, "Do you have anything weirder? This is
Yeah.
fucking doing it." You have DVD,
Oh God.
Oh, that's maybe
What the internet has done to our society.
this is maybe the worst start of
Worst
cast ever.
banter ever.
hey,
Just for subject matter, I think we're doing okay with it.
we strive for excellence.
This is it's a very special episode,
That's
right. Well, it's our
It's,
public service announcement episode.
and yes, and then this album we're going to talk about is also in a way a public service announcement.
Anyway,
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get to that. So, welcome to Somewhere in Time Podcast, everybody. SomewhereInTimePodcast.com is where you find us online. YouTube.com/Somewhere in Time Podcast. You can find us there as well. I'm Eric, and of course, you know Tim already because he just told you that lovely story about his butt.
yeah, buckle up, everybody. It's going to be a fun ride tonight.
And Joe is here,
Yeah, here
and Keith is
my
here.
butt's here too.
Good evening.
So
If you're
this
on YouTube,
episode-
there's proof of the
Guten
IV. by the
Abend.
way.
Oh yeah, there you
What?
go. The IV.
Oh,
Proof of the IV is
that's
that
a
bruise.
proof of a bruise.
Well, I don't get bruises.
You
like,
do you feel safe at home too?
Could you trowel and bend over and spread them and give us proof of the other stuff?
there was nothing.
Where was that Jerky Boys soundbite? Wake up, my pants on butter.
But on butter.
Or
Wouldn't you think there'd be some kind of like residue or something, or some?
I don't know. I guess they wipe
know?
it.
come on now.
Somebody probably
We've had
wiped your
enough.
butt. We can't get off.
He's had enough.
Did you go? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. All right, yeah. So this episode, we're talking about the album "Set the World on Fire" by Annihilator and "Individual Thought Patterns" by Death. So let's get this one out of the way. Although I think,
Wait.
I think Joe and I are going to have a different opinion about this. I mean, maybe not different opinion, but it's going to be interesting.
I don't even know where you want to start. Like,
Well, let's play a
just in
little bit.
order.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yes.
let me frame this up, because when we were first discussing we were going to do this album, I'd never heard of. I'm not even sure I've heard the band before.
Yeah, you've heard Alice in Hell.
Maybe.
Right.
Alice in Hell.
Probably. I mean, if they had a
That's probably
video
something
for
you've
it,
heard.
I probably saw it on Headbangers Ball back in the day, one way or another. It's not a band I'm familiar with at all, and that's not the first time we've run into this in this,
No.
scenario. This podcast.
I mean, we don't listen to them either. It's not like we,
Well, one way or another, I threw this one in. I'm just like gearing up, because these guys definitely, gave me an expectation of
We should say
what
they're-
the experience was
they're-
going to be.
They're a big 4 Canadian thrash band.
Yeah, they were one of the big 4 of Canadian thrash.
This is not thrash either, by the way. What?
This
No.
is definitely not a thrash album.
They
One way or
were.
another. Well,
Yeah, they were.
we'll get to that. One way or another. The first
Finish
song
your story,
comes on-
Keith. Come on.
God damn, I hate you, man. The first song comes on, and it's just like, it's not great, but, I don't hate it at all. I didn't like the guitar tone too much, but it's it's not a bad tune. And, the next song comes on, and it's definitely a lot more hair metal-y than I kind of was expecting for our show. And that's when things really, really change. And I really... went to a place that I was not expecting to end up. That was, I mean, let's face it. It starts off like with low expectations. You go into it like, all right, but this is,
Yeah, I didn't know what to
never
expect
gonna
either.
listen to this
quite frankly.
again. But then you just take this downward turn,
Yeah.
and
So I'm responsible for bringing this one up. For sure.
Yeah. Yes, definitely.
your
thanks,
Because
Joe.
I was just going through 93 metal albums and I noticed that was on there and I'm like, well, that should be a good laugh. I'm sure we're not going to talk about it, but let me listen to it. I listened to it on the way to work and I was blown away. And
In a
not
certain
in
way.
not in the normal good way. But I was like, we got to talk about this shit. It
Well,
needs
yeah.
needs a light shown on it.
I guess. Well, I mean,
You
I'll
gotta
play
look
the
for
first one
polyps.
because I think the first song is actually, to Keith's point, it's a good, like, it's not. It might be the best song on the album. Actually, I mean, it's not a great song, but it might be like,
I think you're right.
Yeah.
like,
no,
as
I
far
guess.
as
But
like okay music,
but not my
it's-
favorite.
yeah,
sure.
really.
Oh, I
Did you
have
hear
a
it?
favorite.
Oh,
Can't decide.
yeah, I bet you do.
Like that riff isn't bad. It's generic, but it's it's fine, right?
Yeah.
It's got the kick drum following the riff.
Yeah.
Boring bullshit.
And then a singer comes in, you're like, ooh.
You're like, I hope that's just a voice for this like line. No,
Yeah. Oh God. Oh
God.
man, those lyrics.
I mean,
Holy
it's
shit.
cheesy, very cheesy.
It's your time to retire. What the? All right. Well, the band is Aaron Randall on vocals, Jeff, which I think this is the one and only album with him on it, vocals.
Gotta be.
I don't know their catalog that well, but I know it's a different singer than their other albums.
Wait, he was on. I think he might have been on the second album too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the original singer was just on the first album.
What was when did that Stonewall song come out? Because that was definitely a
I think
different
it was
singer.
'89. Oh, Stonewall. I don't know. I was thinking of Alice in Hell was their first hit.
Because wasn't Stonewall like 91 or something?
It might have been.
Because that was definitely a different singer.
Never Neverland was in 1990, so maybe it was on that album.
91 is Stonewall.
Okay,
Oh,
that's what I thought.
So they had.
It says.
So they had.
I think the video could have come out in 91. The album could have come out in 90.
But I thought this was their third album. It is their third studio. So how did that come out before?
This might be a single. Hang on.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The album probably came out in 90, and it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, you're right. 1990. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Oh, it was 90?
Yeah, 1990. Yeah. And that Alice in Hell album sold 1 million copies.
Wow.
I still can't believe that.
Well, that's their... I mean, they're kind of a one-hit wonder, because that's really like... I mean, and then would you even call that a hit? But anyway, I guess a metal hit.
Yeah.
People know that song if they're into metal.
Yeah. People loved it.
Jeff Waters. Yeah, you don't...
No. Wait, no.
So
this is interesting. Jeff Waters... So I think he's the founding member.
Yeah, he's one of the founding members. Yeah.
Guitars, bass, apparently, because Wayne Darley is credited, but he actually didn't play on the album. He's credited as playing bass, Wayne Darley, but he didn't play on the album. Jeff Waters did the bass, I guess, or some of the bass, because Neil Goldberg is guitar and bass also. So I guess they shared that.
Just on one song.
Yeah. Oh, okay, just one song. Oh yeah, Don't Bother Me, based on Don't Bother Me, and then Mike Mangini on drums. Mangini. You know,
not on all the drums. Ray Hartman played drums.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Drums. So they're a mess, and they're one of those bands that I think has gone through 1,000 members.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Except for Jeff Waters, I think he's always been in the band.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he's the guy.
And production, it says so. Jeff Waters also listed as producer, but engineering and mixing. Paul Blake and Max Norman has a hand in this as well.
Blake.
Paul Blake. Who the fuck is that?
And his opponent.
Jobber.
So the production actually isn't that bad. Like the production, it's actually well produced album.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Like there's a couple moments where you can hear where it's just bass, and the bass tone is actually pretty good, and the guitar tone is fine. It's not great, but it doesn't bother me. It just there's a lot that does bother me.
Yeah.
But the musicianship is, I have to say, they're really good at playing.
Yeah, Jeff Waters is a really good guitar player.
They know how to play. They know how to play their instruments.
Uh-huh. They do.
That can't be said. That cannot be said for a lot of very famous punk bands. So they've got,
or even some metal bands that we've talked about.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So they were good at their instruments. Maybe the singer wasn't so hot, but that was
that's a very good insight, Joe. Really,
but I think you're
hitting on a major issue. I think.
Yeah, I think that's where the album really, really falls apart. I mean, the lyrics are horrible. I don't think. I think the singer was kind of like because I don't think he had anything to do with the lyrics either. I think Jeff Waters was. Like, if you look at the wiki, it shows like...
Yeah, he didn't have anything to do really with writing, apparently.
No, I think that... So, you can blame Jeff Waters for these awful lyrics.
Which, I mean, if you've seen him in interviews, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I remember he was on those Hard and Heavy and Metalhead videos, and even as a kid, like, thinking all these thrash bands were cool, I was like, oof, oh, man. Something weird about him.
As a dork.
It's a fucking dork.
What is a gig? Yeah.
But when I first, Joe told us about this album and he was like, buckle up, it's a ride. It's pretty hilarious. And I was like, all right, whatever. But I am going to have a really hard time grading this because I have so many laugh out loud moments listening to this album. Like I have to rewind that. That was so stupid. It was hilarious.
Is No Zone worth talking about? There's nothing really. It's kind of I guess that's where it turns to night. No thrash, right?
That's hair. Yeah,
As soon as that hits.
it's got a very hair metal feel to it. I mean,
It notes that like it's noted in about the album that this was like their change from the thrash albums of the first two.
Oh, we already go into the.
Whoa, the
We're
tracks.
talking about the tracks.
Well, I was just
well,
going to
I
kind of
mean, yeah. What
quickly go through,
we-
but
I mean, my only notes on this were this band sounds like it. I mean, apart from their like, they're actually really good musicians. The singer makes it sound like they could have been a band of benders, like or at least an opening band. Definitely an opening band.
Opening band. Definitely opening band.
we got to mention the cover art too. It's
right.
atrocious.
Oh yeah, the cover
Yes,
art.
yes.
Yes.
I mean, wow,
Yeah,
perfect for this album.
it's like
Some girl sitting in her living room that's been, I guess, blown away by a nuclear blast or something.
it's like a 10th grade photography project or something.
Yeah. It's like Tiffany from I Think We're Alone Now is sitting on the cover on a blown up couch with a doll. Maybe that's Alice. Maybe that's the remnants of Alice. Because they end the album with reference to that.
They do, yeah.
Do they
Yeah,
really?
that's pretty bad.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah,
Well, we're going to talk about that song.
we have to.
I guess No Zone is notable that 3 people wrote that one. As was the only one with that much collaboration, apparently. But it's just stupid. I think he's talking about the ozone. There's no ozone, so it's the no zone.
I don't. There was a lyric that was.
I didn't read the lyrics. So.
Oh, one of them is, "My world's been set on fire like a knife in the back."
Yep, it's terrible.
What? How is that an analogy? Like what?
you
know how when you get
world's on
stabbed in the
fire.
back, the whole world gets set on fire.
Maybe.
I mean,
maybe we should
when you
play
get
it.
stabbed in the back,
Okay.
what?
Yeah, definitely should
you
play
you
it.
just got stabbed in the back. If the whole world's on fire, what are you going to grab a fire extinguisher? You can't. It's the entire world.
Oh, this is pure hard and heavy music too. By the way, this is like
Oh yeah.
segue between
Fuck yeah.
interviews.
It just sounds like generic background, like
Yeah, exactly.
like stock.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I've been living here a billion years and more.
And more.
So get set for war. My world's been set on fire like a knife in the back.
There it is.
If you find a warning, prepare for attack. Can't you hear me?
Prepare for attack.
Get ready for the no zone. Get ready.
Oh.
Get ready.
Oh my god.
I mean, are they trying to party now, or are they trying to?
If you said it was a parody, I'd believe you.
Get ready.
Yeah.
I really would.
Yeah, it does sound.
He
like
just
that.
needed to rhyme. He knew he was going to say attack later, so he had to rhyme it somehow. I'm sure that's what it was. I mean, these are
Sure.
very, very juvenile. Like you're in freshman year of high school.
Oh, yeah.
You have angst and you want to be Metallica and you're writing some lyrics. And then
Yeah.
6 months later, you're like, oh, shit. What? I better throw that away before someone sees it. Fuck.
This
But
part
he's like,
reminded me of Megadeth.
Yep. High speed dirt.
Yeah.
Yep.
I could see a lot of Megadeth fans liking this band. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of Countdown to Extinction fans.
A lot of nerdy guitar wanking. Yeah.
Just cheeseball.
Bad vocals. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lazy
Just
drumming. Even though he's a
stupid.
good drummer, it's just like he pretty much just does the fill you expect,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, there's not much more to talk about with No Zone. But
I do want to say on the next one, I didn't realize what this was at first. That sound at the beginning, I thought it was a bong. They're smoking out of a bong. I think it's supposed to be bat noises.
oh my god,
Oh.
really?
Bats in the belfry. Yeah.
Yeah, play that because
Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah. That's bats. Yeah. Yeah.
Totally
Bats smoking weed or what?
I thought the same thing as you, Joe. It sounds like a bong. Yeah.
Doesn't this build up and just start rocking right away?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes no sense.
This is my favorite part though.
I'm trying to help you. Don't give a damn.
You
Such-
don't give a damn.
It's the way he fits bats in the belfry into the chorus though. I think it's good. It's worth listening to that.
Oh, okay. Hold on, let me find that.
Who says belfry? What is like that? I guess that's a phrase, right?
I mean,
It's
uh,
yeah.
But that's,
Tom Waits. Tom Waits will talk about the belfry.
You realize it's not that hard to see. Just open up your eyes like a bat in the belfry.
It's worth noting that Overkill also has a song called "Bats in the Belfry."
Oh, that's right.
They do.
Yeah.
they're
I
kinda-
imagine it's not a
kind of
cover.
nerdy too. In a
It's
different
not
way.
a cover.
It's not a cover.
I think we'd
I didn't
notice.
even know this song existed. Yeah.
Oh, I hope not.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, but
God.
I'm sure they
the next
cross
song,
paths.
the next song we got to talk about though, right?
Yeah.
Snake in the grass.
Of course. Oh
This is the
yeah.
song. Apparently, I'm assuming he got dumped at some point and wanted to sing about it. So
God,
just
I
shit on
hate, I
sing.
hate everything about this. I hate even the drums in the song are annoying.
Yes.
The way the rhythm section is going, I'm like, that's just annoying. Why did you?
What about it? Well, it's a shocker because he curses several times in it.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
And then
Oh, yeah.
after saying fucking shit, he goes to bloody.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He turns English all of a sudden.
Yeah.
It's so glam metal.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. God.
Like,
Reptile. You're snake.
God.
did I
It's
put
so
it?
weird that a drum beat could annoy me. But it
This is
does.
where they start some big harmonies too. I think in the song.
Yeah. Did I put it in a
Very-
Trickster album?
Seriously.
He finally got it.
Oh, I just every time I hear it, I crack up. Reptile. You're a snake in the grass.
Oh, God.
So bad.
Can you play the rest of that chorus? I think the second time they go through the whole way, because he's like,
Yeah, you might as well.
got no fucking class.
Believe you have the right. You're just a big disgrace. Turn around and get out of my face.
This is the where he goes English. Yeah.
Reptile, you're a snake in the grass. You're just a big disgrace. Get out of my fucking face. You've got no bloody class. Reptile, snake in the grass.
Got no bloody class.
Why would you do that? Like out of nowhere, I'm just gonna sing like a Brit for some reason.
Yeah. Stupid.
Oh, and then there's some
half-assed.
laughter too, right?
Oh,
Tell me why you cry. You brought this on your
You know what I love is when he's doing those little vocal runs, like he thinks he can actually sing. Like, wow.
The generic, everything's generic in these, but just even the vocal like harmonies are like, okay, that was like the first thing you thought of, wasn't it? And
Yeah.
you just kept it. You didn't want to be creative at all.
No.
I'll just do the same line, but I'll have myself do it again a measure later, and it'll sound awesome. Fucking assholes. So,
Yep.
so that's a song about getting dumped by presumably a girl, and well, maybe I don't fucking know, but so that's your like revenge song, right? You're scorned
Yeah.
by the lover. So this is what Jeff Waters came up with, and then there's Pantera that wrote like this love,
This love,
you know? Or Alice in Chains with Love Hate Love.
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
They had
Yeah.
these goofy ass riffs behind his
I know.
torment. It's like, what are you fucking doing, man?
Doodle-dee. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
Now,
That stupid rhythm section. Doo, 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 doo,
you don't think it can get cheesy?
Ah.
Oh yeah, you don't think it can get cheesier, but
Oh,
behold,
Phoenix Rising.
Yeah,
Phoenix
I
Rising.
mean,
yeah.
This was the song where it just hit the point where I'm just like, what am I listening to? I mean, well, what is happening here?
What was that band? Firehouse. Sounds like Firehouse.
my own, swimming against the tide. There's nobody on my side but your memory. Then you'll rise
Oh my God.
for my eyes on wings that fill the sky.
This is Jack Black could be singing this right now.
Yes, 100%.
Like
Oh,
Wings on fire.
I hope we're not in the
Rim
minority
shot.
with this our opinion on this album. 'cause-
This album didn't do very well, so I don't think we are.
okay, good.
Me.
But people like this band.
Yeah, they do. I mean, if you look on YouTube and like, there's the full album is on YouTube. If you look at the comments in that, people are talking about this song, going, "Oh, it's a genius song." I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
but
Oh my-
that's like a echo chamber.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
know.
a small
Yeah,
band, you know.
it is.
Yeah,
Yes. Because if you don't like this, why are you going to search it on YouTube?
that's true. Well,
We're the only like
You wouldn't
five,
even- yeah, that's
four,
true.
the four people that would do that probably. You know. Like,
yeah.
My
I need it for
question
my
is,
podcast.
when Roadrunner was listening to this, like when they got to this song, how are they like not just like we're not putting this out? This is a disgrace to our label to have our name on it. I mean,
This
I don't
isn't
know.
classic thrash metal. God,
was this their first album on, or were they always on Roadrunner?
this was their last album. They got canned.
Oh
for
well,
Roadrunner after
they were
the
like
thing.
just they were probably like just put out whatever, we don't care. Here's our money.
What
We're
did
not
we do?
re-signing it.
Oh my god! I think
well,
it
the
was
next song.
Wait, time. I believe Roadrunner did drop them after this album managed to put out good numbers in Europe, but it did nothing in Canada and the States. It was obviously garbage, and that was when they're like, oh well, see you later.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, come on.
didn't even
Those
do well in their
lyrics
home
were
country.
written by, those lyrics were written by Ralph Murphy,
Who?
whoever the fuck that is.
It took someone else to write those because they were so good.
Yeah, right.
Again, it was like English 10 or creative writing, like write a poem.
It
This is
is.
your homework.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Oh, the
It's totally
winds!
like fourth grade, write a poem, kids, and
Rise
pick
before
these
my
words
eyes.
that you're gonna
Wings on fire.
eyes.
Wings that fill the sky.
Wings on fire.
Oh God. The next song might be my favorite to hate.
It might be mine too.
Yes. So
I don't know.
understand.
It gets-
I listen to this.
it re-
This song is apparently still in consistent use at their live shows
Oh my
to
Yeah.
this
god!
day.
Yeah,
Oh my
people love
God.
this song.
This-
seriously,
This is where the album really starts to cook. I
yeah,
think.
it really gets going now. This is where you buckle up. Let me see if you know what I mean. I'm like, I'm still trying to figure it out.
I don't know.
I don't know what you mean.
I think maybe it's a sex thing, but I'm not positive.
I
don't
looked
know.
at it from that angle.
Like
I figured they were all. I
jumps
figured they were all virgins.
It's gotta be a
so-
chess reference, right? Please tell me it's a
it
chess
could be.
reference.
and my.
Well,
I mean,
Bishop takes the rook
Well, it's. I mean,
at
it's,
some point, so it's a lot of check, and there's a checkmate.
yeah. I mean, it's the
Oh,
joke
let's
is
ma-
chess, but I don't know what they're actually.
Maybe
like,
it is.
Night jumps
sexual
queen. You know what I
innuendos.
mean? What? I don't know.
I think it's an
Yeah,
innuendo. I think it's a sex innuendo.
No, yeah, all right.
I don't know what you mean.
I think that's what it is. Like knight jumps queen.
Because of the massive anacondas that we have.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, is that?
You gotta play the chorus.
My kids can probably hear me sing.
You know what I mean? Anticipation of the final scene. Night jumps queen, so get prepared. For this checkmate has been happily declared. As the night
I don't know.
jumps the queen.
Queen!
You have made selections. A white castle crumbles at your feet.
You have a.
Men in black. Your moves must all be elite. A bishop takes
God.
and this cuts you.
Moves must be
Ow,
elite.
be
Your moves
elite.
must be elite. How many times?
Teaching how to play chess.
Bishop.
How many times would we drive as teenagers and we'd make a good move in traffic and we'd be like, "Oh, that was an elite move." Good
Yes.
job."
Yeah,
Elite.
I'd go knight jumps queen
That's right.
as I'm driving.
This checkmate's happily been declared.
You yell out your window as you're passing someone. There's checkmate.
Yeah,
Leave the flag.
Night jumps queen.
I'm just queen, motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. Night
What?
jumps queen.
Hey.
Oh man,
If you know what I mean.
I don't.
Queen.
Night jumps queen, Mr. White. Yeah, bitch.
Oh, I had 225 as another great verse. Let's listen to that.
Hours and hours to a stalemate. The game has come to a close. Could it end without a climax between two exhausted foes?
I think it's a sex thing.
Falling on the castle, it's bringing in another day. The concentration was impossible. I damn, I had it down. I didn't want it from you. Night jumps queen, if you know what I mean. Anticipation.
Ha The worst heavy metal songs
Joe.
I've ever heard.
Joe, fuck you. All right.
Had a doubt I wouldn't win from you. Ha ha.
It's like Gwar almost.
Oh,
Never had a doubt. Ha ha.
If this were Guar or Tenacious D, it would be great.
Yes.
Yeah.
But these guys are like, I don't know if it's better, if it's a parody or if it's serious and they don't know it.
They made this intentionally. They were like, "This is man.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
fucking awesome. Queen.
This is
The
intellectual,
concentration was
man. We're talking about
impossible.
like chess is like a brain
It's-
game, you know? Oh man.
We can like teach them how to play chess, but it's also like a sexual innuendo, man. And then you can go, Queen.
We have to say the bishop takes the rook at some point, though.
Oh man, so cool. Like pick out chess moves, dude.
The castles fall like her pants. Yeah.
I feel like that's a bad move, too. Like, Rook, I think, is way better than a bishop.
It
I don't even know.
I don't know.
is.
Because he can go on any
What?
square.
Yes.
I never played chess.
I never played chess either. No.
Bishops are married to their color.
Yes. But yeah, a bishop taking a rook, that's freaking
Bad
fantastic.
chess. Well, I guess it depends on, yeah.
You know, the
We're
whoever
getting-
the rook is really bad.
We're getting,
Now you're starting to sound like Annihilator.
but they, well, yeah, I guess we don't know their point of view.
This is how the song was written. This was the conversation when they're writing that song.
We'll talk about a song
No,
later,
man.
Keith. We're going to
The
write a song
bishop
about
takes
chess.
that rook, dude. Don't you know?
I'm gonna mate you in 4. Yeah.
Bitch.
That move is illegal.
Oh my god.
Oh god. We should probably
Yeah,
Okay,
that's-
that sounds good to me.
Yeah, I don't. Sounds good to me. Is not as funny as Night Jumps Queen. So
No,
just
but it's
generic.
pretty cheesy.
yeah.
And why is there like another ballad this soon after the other ballad?
Yeah, I know.
It was probably track 2 on side 2. They felt like, let's do it now.
I guess.
Yeah.
It picks up a little, and it's cheesy as
Yeah.
all hell. Any old time, any old thing is good to me. Double time.
Yeah.
Here, I'll
I
get
mean, is this a Kenny Loggins song?
That's Richard Marx.
yeah.
Don't wait for the night. 'Cause any old time at all sounds good to me.
What are you talking about?
Hello, you can open your eyes. We're almost there.
No.
God.
My notes. What the living fuck is this crap? How the fuck did someone not just stop them? I don't understand this.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
the edge.
Oh my god. The Edge.
Oh,
It sounds like
boy.
every song in a generic '80s skater movie.
Yeah.
It's a song about a guy who's, he's got to live on the street, man. He's got to learn to live on the mean streets. So let's write a metal song that sounds like it should be in like a musical.
Yeah.
Or Cobra Kai.
Yeah, definitely.
It sounds like Satriani or something. Why is this? How's this hard?
The edge. I'm walking a young to be waiting at stop signs. I'm on fire.
There's got to be a big dance to this, right?
I don't
A choreographed dance.
That's too young to be waiting at stop signs.
Well, yeah.
Huh?
So, I don't know.
It really makes it think.
If you know what I
doesn't
mean.
it?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Does he mean bus stops? Like, what is he? What's he talking
No,
about?
man. No, man. Stop signs.
That's where they hang out.
All right.
Edge.
The Edge.
And it's harder than steel. It cuts like a knife. It's the way I run. It's the way of life. The edge.
Oh, God.
You can't hold me down forever.
Vocal.
I wish there was a video for that one. Oh my god. Play some more.
Play some more.
Wait, this next line is really good, actually.
What doesn't kill me makes me strong.
Strong.
Yeah.
If you can't take it, you can't make it.
Oh.
Here on the edge for very long.
He does solos.
Yeah.
I really feel like that should have been a sax solo.
Yeah.
Harmony part.
Yeah.
I'm walking a fine line. Too young
Doesn't it transpose at the end? Like you go up? Don't they go up, shift up in key at the end?
Oh, maybe.
to stop signs.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they do.
And cool down. Yeah. And I'm ready to roll. Right out of
Oh.
this town. 'Cause there's something in me you can't learn in school. They teach it on the street, it's the only rule. And it's harder than steel. It cuts like a knife. It's the way I run. It's the way of life. The edge.
God.
The Edge.
God. The Edge.
Oh, don't bother me.
That has this has the only good riff on the whole album, but
Yeah,
then it
it's
gets
very
immediately ruined.
Very
Oh, well, when
Megadeth
they
again.
it gets ruined when they go into the Hot for Teacher rhythm section,
Yeah, I mean, there's that thrashy riff at the beginning that I like. Everything
and
else
then and it
is,
goes into Hot for Teacher.
yeah, it's shockingly terrible. Maybe not shockingly, but it's terrible.
He's got to feed his cat though.
That is kind of hot for teachery.
That is, yeah.
I woke up this morning.
Oh my God.
I had a couple
Oh.
of drinks last night. I guess
Nah.
I slept through my workout call. Not to feed the cat. There's
Oh my God.
something wrong. I don't know where I'm at.
Ah,
No use, it doesn't work for me. You've had your chances. Don't bother me.
This is my favorite part.
Tick tock, just look at the clock. Your life is passing by. You've had your chances. Don't bother me.
Tick tock, just look at the clock.
missed my wake up call. Does he mean his alarm, or does he live in a hotel?
Well, you know, they're traveling musicians, man. So,
I guess.
but yeah, actually, if he's at a hotel, why is he forgetting to feed his cat?
Right. See, he
He
lives.
brings it with him. Where's
He
his
needed a-
cat?
Alarm didn't
travels
work.
with
He
cat.
needed. It was a wake up call. I guess.
A lot of these lyrics don't make sense. Man.
It
Well,
continues on like that, and it's again hilariously bad. But we've come to their magnum opus here.
Yeah.
God.
They saved the best for last.
Oh, yeah, the best, I guess.
Oh my god.
That is so Annihilator.
Yeah.
And then it changes immediately.
We had to start singing, right?
I thought the intro
So that-
was cool. Was it
That
not?
technically is incredibly difficult. I'm
Yeah, I know.
positive. And well done.
Oh. God. God. Doesn't that
part's not
little
bad.
voice come back? Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. 213 is where it gets really special.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, go back to that line.
Oh, the artist line.
Yeah. Because that's one of my favorite lines coming up after that.
I'd like to call myself an artist. My toe paintings are just the best. But when my feet get tired, I leave the crayon and get
My toe paintings.
Is that what you said?
right.
My toe paintings?
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
That is the lyric.
yeah. My
toe
my
painting.
toe paintings are like he's he's an insane or mental institution.
Yeah.
So he's
Yeah.
painting with his toes like everyone does in mental
Yeah, I get it.
institutions.
they're crazy.
Yeah.
But he's painting with crayons because he says, "I lose the crayon and get some rest." My toe paintings with his crayons. Right. Okay.
Oh my god.
Best and rest. He rhymed those two.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. So here's the
There's like a musical interlude thing.
Yeah.
well.
watch my brain. Rubber shoes and dirty sock plastic toes and it's my pet rock. And this song is very silly and it makes no sense at all because it's weird.
So dumb.
Thanks for letting us know.
Well, you got to play more of
Yeah,
that.
Oh, you
the
gotta
song
put that-
is very silly. Makes no sense at all because it's weird.
Jumps a lovely frying pan into the fire and it's back again. What? Yes, he jumped his frying through the air. He jumped above the frying pan and into the fire and back again.
Why would you do that?
I mean, like if this was more of a like if the rest of the album had more of like kind of some weirdo Mr. Bungley kind of
Yeah. Right.
jokey like green jello thing.
Like
Yeah.
Scatterbrain or
But
something.
the fact, yeah, Scatterbrain, yeah. This didn't fit at all. I really would like this song if
If the
someone
context
else
were
played it.
better. Yeah.
yes.
Here's the Alice part at the end here. Let's see if I can find that.
She's been here for quite some time. Sometimes we go out for a walk in the sun. To walk with Alice is always
There it is.
fun.
To walk with Alice.
There's more to it than that, though.
Oh yeah, Alice in Hell. I think.
They do a reprise.
Watch my brain. Dance.
Oh, and this part.
Yeah.
Is there
I think
anything
that's
else
from it? No.
Yeah. Okay. Oh boy.
I don't know if I've ever made it all the way through Alice in Hell. The
I
song.
don't know if
Yeah.
I have either.
The song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was on Headbangers Ball, so we had to sit through it. But other than that,
I blocked it out if I saw it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I never sought it out to listen to, that's for sure.
No.
I only remember that from like the Hard and Heavy. They play that.
Yeah.
Well, let me get to the one point that I said earlier to you guys the whole I'm blaming Metallica on this, because the only way I can figure this came out is after the Black Album came out, everyone's like, hey, we should give people a little more free will, see if they can come up with something that isn't normal. And I think that's what had to have happened here, because there's no freaking way in hell anybody heard this crap was just like, yeah, this works. Somebody had to have been like, all right, maybe someone else will like it. We'll put it out and just, see if it catches on, because let's face it, Metallica, definitely did change their whole kind of structure and everything that they were doing. That's got to be it, right? That doesn't make any sense other ways.
Maybe it's just that thrash was kind of underground. These guys wanted to try something different, which is an offshoot of Metallica doing that.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, Black Album came out and they're like, guys, let's do this, because let's just do what we want to do and just try something.
Yeah, but this is
nobody
more
will see this. This is
glammy
utter
than, like,
shit. Yeah,
but
absolute horrible. But that's the only way.
It's just one guy writing the songs too. Really.
Yeah, it is Waters. But that's my whole thing. It's just like, it's got to just be the influence that somebody at the label was like, all right, this is not what I was expecting at all, but hey, it worked for those Metallica guys. Let's see what happens. And they saw what happened. It didn't sell. Because it sucks.
It's terrible.
So, should we grade this thing? I don't know how I want to do this.
I think we all know what we're going to give this.
I don't feel like an F is fair for me.
I don't either.
Oh, well.
F minus. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
But it almost is so bad it kind of curves back up a little. Like,
should I play your Star Trek clip for you, Tim?
Yes. Please.
Interesting. No redeeming qualities.
Is it Data?
Data, yeah. Data's correct.
Yeah, I mean, you all started F fucking minus. Absolutely, this is atrocious.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would rather
didn't think
listen to Richard Marx than throw this out.
I wouldn't.
I have to give it.
At least this is funny.
I have to give it
You said F minus, right, Tim?
Well, I was going to say, I didn't think we'd find anything that was worse than green jelly, or green jello.
Oh,
we did it.
Way worse. No,
this is F minus. I gave green jello an F. This is F minus.
No.
At least green jello, if you told them that you give them an F, they would laugh it off. They'd be like, yeah, fine. We don't fucking care. We know we're terrible. Fuck you. But Annihilator, they think they're good.
Here's the thing. Green Jello was trying to be funny, and I didn't laugh once. This band, not trying to be funny, I cried laughing. Literally tears coming out of my eyes, laughing so hard.
It's not enough.
I can't give it up for that reason. I would go back to some of these songs just so I could crack up. Like Night Jump's Queen, I would listen to that again just so I could laugh my ass off.
Yeah, you know what? This has replayability, unfortunately.
Yes, it does. That's my whole thing. Like, I'll give it album an F if I'm never going to listen to it again. I might go back to this album just so I can laugh my ass off. So for that reason,
go ahead.
I would D, just a straight D.
Yes, that's what I'm going to do too. That's what I'm feeling in my heart.
Straight D. Yeah. Straight D. I can't it's not deserving of D plus because I don't want to give it plus anything. And I can't.
You guys didn't. F. You put in a lot of work. It was just the wrong work. So
and fire your vocalist.
They did. So
that's true. Yeah.
Or he quit.
Well, actually, I sent Tim and Eric a live version of "Set the World on Fire" from 10 years ago.
I didn't watch that yet, but I can play it real quick.
Yeah, it sounded way better. I mean, it's still that song, but the singer's better. The singer's playing guitar too, so he's better already than two of the guys in the band on the album. And that riff does not look easy to play and sing. Very Centrix-y sounding.
Yeah.
think they tuned down here too.
No, I mean it's fine, but
It's
still
definitely an upgrade. That's definitely better than
Yeah.
the, you know.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
For
Somehow
sure.
make-
That's
The lyrics are
significant.
still stupid, but you know.
Somehow it being better kind of makes it worse in a weird way. Just you can't laugh as much anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's true. I agree with that. All right.
So yeah. So what we get? Average of like
F plus.
yeah, something like
Maybe
that,
a D minus.
Plus.
average.
yeah. G. Yeah, an E.
An E.
All right. Well, that was that. Let's move on to
That was that.
death. Individual thought patterns.
Yeah.
I'll play the opening
Oops.
one. Why not? Already the bass is like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Double bass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. All right. Well, this band, Chuck Schuldiner on vocals and lead and rhythm guitars. Andy LaRock on lead guitar. Interesting. Merciful Fate.
But no,
King
King
Diamond.
Diamond.
King Diamond, sorry.
King Diamond.
Sorry,
King Diamond. He's not in Merciful Fate.
Sorry, my bad. And then you've got the like one of the best rhythm sections ever in metal. Steve DiGiorgio
It's
on
not even-
bass and Gene Hoglan on drums.
Not even fair.
And
Yeah.
guitars on The Exorcist, but that was I think it was a bonus track, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's-
I haven't heard that one. He,
Neither did I.
he said he played everything on it.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was like
they just
there's
never got
there's
around
no
to finishing
vocals.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this album, shockingly, was produced by Scott Burns.
Scott Burns.
And where
There-
was it
there's-
produced?
In
Tampa?
Florida.
More sound.
Morris. Oh, yes.
More
Was that-
sound.
yeah, Tampa, of course.
Yes.
What a shock.
Yeah. Production's good. Sounds similar to Human. It's, production.
I think the bass sounds way better.
That's
this
true.
album.
The bass
Yes,
was
yes.
buried on
Bass
Human.
is-
That's true.
It's buried, yeah, in human.
Yeah,
It
that's
would be
true.
nice if they could do a true remix. Which I mean,
Absolutely.
they did, but like we could bring it out a little more. But yeah,
Yeah.
drums are. They don't sound a lot like they do on the previous album either.
Different drummer.
Well, no,
Yeah.
but just the mix does it doesn't sound. Gene Hoglan said he wasn't really happy with how they sounded on this.
Yeah, that's true.
Mid-rangey,
Yeah.
but you can hear everything if you want to. Whatever you want to hear on this album, you can pretty much hear.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I have no problem. with
Usually a good
production.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we talk about Cliff being one of the best bass players, and he had some really interesting and unique bass lines. But this dude, I mean, God, some of the stuff bass wise on this album is like, what the fuck is he even doing?
Yeah, well, I know.
I mean, he plays a 6-string fretless.
Yeah,
He looks like a giant human, and then, just giant hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the best metal bass player.
I think so. Alive, anyway.
I mean, who knows what Cliff would have ended up as, but
Right. But just using that fretless, there's so many weird like slide things he does, like
Mhm.
that
Yeah.
just are so unique. That you don't like. What other thrash or death metal band is doing that kind of stuff on bass? Like no one. You know, you don't hear that shit.
No.
And this must
And it works.
Yeah. And how much? I mean, this must set a record of the amount of double bass on an album. There's so much double bass on the side. I mean, it's
a lot.
great.
Does he overdo it? I mean, that's the whole thing. Like you listen to the
Yeah.
song, you're just like, holy shit, is he doing that? When is he going to stop? Holy shit! And it's just, I mean, that's the one thing for me on this album. Like, I listened to the whole thing before I went back and started doing any more research, and then I saw that. I mean, let's face it, this is a goddamn all-star team. Like the lineup on this album is freaking phenomenal. I sat back and thought, like, how am I not like going nuts to this more than I did their last one? The last one, holy crap! I couldn't believe how much I ended up falling in love with that thing.
With
this
previous
one is just
human.
Human. Yeah.
This album obviously has great points. It's solid. I mean, but it's kind of, you could kind of say, like, I'll use the example of Book of Souls and
Senjutsu.
Senjutsu, yeah. Like, after the second, third listen of Book of Souls, I'm sitting there singing along the lyrics. I'm like, I know the tunes. Like, Senjutsu, like, you throw that on right now, I'm going to be like, which track am I on? Like, the same thing kind of happened with
I didn't
this.
get
And
that
I was,
at all.
no, that's the weirdest thing for me, because, like, once I found out who was on this, I'm just like, I started to try and, like kind of absorb more, like, in the previous listenings, and it just kind of didn't click for me like that. I just didn't end up, kind of soaking it in and just, getting in. I just definitely didn't feel this one as much as I liked it. I didn't like it as much.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I think
they're pretty close, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I think I agree with Keith a little bit, and I think like Human a little bit more. But I'm wondering if the fact that they had that outtakes thing where it was just bass and drums, because I loved that.
That was
when I heard that, it kind of, and I went back and listened to Human after that. I'm like,
Oh yeah,
I like this album even more now. So
yeah,
and I think that played into it a little bit, because I didn't get quite the same. But it's interesting because you can hear the bass better overall in this album.
Yeah,
and the stuff he's doing on bass is just ridiculous. I know I keep talking about that, but goddamn, like this might be one of the best bass albums ever. Honestly.
especially
that might explain why this.
on.
It might explain why this has been my favorite album from them
Maybe
since it came out.
Well, that would make sense. Yeah.
I think when I heard The Philosopher, I was like, "This is their best shit." God damn. Because it was probably the video. Like, it's probably where we first. I'm thinking maybe the first time we heard it, and even on TV, you could be like, it's like, oh my god, what is that? I remember getting the CD and I was like, oh shit.
Well, yeah, this is where, like, because I was never a big Death fan. I think, well, maybe Human, but I remember this album being okay. This is like really good.
His vocals are a little cleaner sounding too.
Yeah.
He progressed as he went along. It's not a little less growly.
It's not as death metal-y.
Yeah.
Have you listened to the one after this? I tried to listen to that today, and his vocals are way different on that one.
Symbolic, it's not even really it's not really a death metal album,
right? But I don't want to get off on a tangent on that. But I thought that was interesting.
We'll get to that one eventually.
95, yeah.
This one people considered kind of proggy in a way. It was on some prog metal websites as like,
it's because of the
prog
jazz
album, and it was
the jazz.
Maybe. Yeah.
It's weird how there's this jazz fusion like genre. Did you listen to that interview, Eric?
I did.
I listened to half of it. Yeah.
I listened to the whole thing.
They talked about how, like, in the Tampa thrashing, there was atheist and cynic, and then death kind of started getting into this version of like death metal. But they seem like completely juxtaposed in some ways sounding genres, right? But I guess if you look at it from a musicianship standpoint, you kind of have to be really fucking good at either one. So I guess it kind of makes sense that some of that stuff will have overlap. At least I don't think there's a lot of jazz bands infusing death metal into their stuff, but who knows? There might be. I just
I don't think so.
Who knows? There might be one band that does it somewhere out there.
There's a lot of bands. I'm sure.
I was going to say there's a lot of different types of music out there right now. I'm sure.
Maybe Mr. Mongol has done both. They probably
they would do it.
Yeah, exactly. That might be the one band that's done something like that.
I liked in that interview when the guy asked, "Were you intimidated at all, or kind of scared to do those Sean Reiner drum parts?" And Gene Hoglan's like, "No."
It's like, I'm pretty,
No, I'm pretty good.
too.
He's like, I'm pretty good.
Yeah, he's like, it's not a problem. I'm like, well, oh my God.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think Gene Hoglan is intimidated by any drummer.
He's like, those songs are, he's like, they're fun to play. I'm like, oh my, fun to play. Okay.
Well, he gave props to the drumming on the previous album. He said he said that's his favorite Death album.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Human.
He's like, those songs are
That's-
super fun to play. And yeah,
Yeah.
it's his favorite. Yeah. It's like, how good are you, dude? Like, what the fuck?
One of the best.
God. Yeah.
I wish I liked
insane.
Dark Angel more, but that's okay.
Yeah. Tim, did you get this?
They're better
This is
than-
a tangent. Did you get to the part in the interview where he talked about that sticker on the Dark Angel?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I heard that. Yeah. Yeah. That
Wasn't
pretty
their
funny.
decision?
Yeah.
The interviewer's like, who counted those riffs? I did.
Yeah.
What was it, like 247 riffs or something like that?
Yeah. Something like that.
Joe, do you want
67
to
minutes
explain the
music.
joke at all, or
We've talked about it, I think,
It's come up.
20 times. Yeah, there's. I guess there was a sticker on a Dark Angel album. I'm not sure which album it was.
Song Time Does Not Heal.
There was this apparently. Well, Tim could probably explain it better than me because I don't even know that. I didn't have the album, so
It was just the hype sticker on the CD or album, whatever you bought. It's a cassette. It says something like 56 minutes of music, 246 riffs. They like someone counted. Well, I guess Gene Hoglan counted all the riffs, so they're like bragging about the fact that there's 246 riffs, but
it was-
like 12 songs.
the band didn't do that.
But-
It was somebody.
Yeah.
from the promotional team. Heard.
Like somebody said, "How many riffs are on this thing anyway?" And then
Gene Hoglan was like 246. I counted.
yeah,
The reason he counted
Which is
is
a
he
little
was
much.
he was trying to figure out.
advertise that? Get
He
that-
counted them because he was trying to figure out who to give credit to on the song, like the tracks.
that's right. I
So
forgot about
he
that, yeah.
broke them all down and counted up who wrote what, and then that's why he had it.
Because he wrote some of them, didn't he?
I think he wrote a lot of them.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Dark Angel are better than Annihilator.
I can't even
better band.
think of a Dark Angel song. I'm like I can't even hear them in my head.
Really?
All I
That's
can
how
remember is
little I know.
Ultimate Revenge 2, and the singer comes out, and he looks like
It looks like Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
Yeah,
a
one
2x4.
One eye's looking at you, and one's like looking
Yeah,
right at his nose.
yeah, that's right. They have some good songs. You just gotta,
Didn't he die recently? That singer,
No, he's still
a couple
around.
years ago. Oh no, okay.
No. The guy who died was Jim Durkin, the
Oh, okay.
original guitar player,
Gotcha,
one of the founding members of the band.
gotcha.
They have good songs. They're just they're it's a lot.
Okay.
Well, obviously, lots of riffs, long.
Oh, we didn't talk about the album cover.
I was about to say we should talk about the album cover. Yeah,
It's pretty fucking cool.
it is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's better than those cartoons they had for first three
Oh.
albums.
yeah. Leprosy and
I like Scream Bloody Gore.
yeah.
Yes, it was,
That
it
was,
a
was that Ed
cartoon.
Repka? Was that the artist that did those? Ed Repka, is that his name?
Don't know.
Now I'm looking it up.
I missed your question.
Yeah,
But,
well, I
like,
know.
I should
Just
have
hang
just
on.
last time, I think. But I mean, come on.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Ed Repka. Yeah,
It's a cool album cover. I don't know what else to say about it. I mean, it's
yeah.
Exactly. It's a
Well-
metal album cover. It's not.
I assume that's Earth.
I think so.
That's-
And
I
that-
think
think it's a
so,
skull.
It's a good
And a
enough
skull?
guess. Yeah.
It's kind of
be a
like
moon
the,
of- Could be a moon of Jupiter, but we probably think it's Earth.
Some more sort
kind of reminds me of the New Order. album
Yeah, I was
cover.
thinking that too. It looks kind of Testament.
Yeah.
They still have that goofy logo. You can't
Yeah.
mistake it.
Yeah,
I remember trying to draw that in high school. It was like, this is not looking good.
I'll just draw Anthrax again.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Anthrax and Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden. Yeah.
And Metallica,
Yeah,
it was
that's
always
crazy.
it would start off good, and then the A would be like, "Ah," like
I know. Why
like,
was
what did I
that?
do?
It kind of like went that way. Like, what's happened? Always.
Never get that right.
Yeah, this would be almost impossible to draw. What the hell? Gotta
Well, you
draw
get to
a
the
skull and
you get to the H, and you're like,
Spider web and-
I gotta draw this weird
Spider
skull
web.
thing. What?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
very
good
involved.
for them for something original. I think they stuck with it.
The obligatory
throughout
upside down cross. As the
I think
theme.
that's on all their
yeah.
album cover. Maybe the first album was different.
I'm
maybe.
not sure.
I'm trying to find that one right now. It's around here somewhere.
Oh, did you try the internet? It is on the first one, but it's a little bit sloppier looking. But it is
Yeah.
on all their album covers. I like it when bands just fucking stick with one. That's cool.
I prefer it. Yes,
Metallica veered quite
they did.
drastically.
They
when
shouldn't have.
Load came out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have.
No, they had one of the best. Why would they change it?
I don't know.
I know.
Yeah, it's weird. They went back to it.
They inspired
so it's all good.
so many. Yeah, they did.
Sellouts.
Thank God.
Have you seen those? I don't know if they have them out in West Virginia, but you seen those trailers? That's a total
Yes.
Metallica over. They have them out there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know if that was a
everywhere.
nationwide company or what. They're all over
Yeah,
Northern
they're
Virginia.
nationwide. They're all over the
Okay.
place.
I can't believe they're not.
Yeah.
haven't been.
I said the same thing. I saw that like first time like 10 years ago. I saw that. I was like, how have they not been sued at this point?
It's ridiculous.
Like it's the same fucking thing.
I think Metallica just gave up because like I've seen that M used all over the place. That whole like the barb thing is just like stolen left and right.
Well, it's good that they don't care, but it also you have to protect your copyright if you don't want
Yeah.
to use
Yeah.
it. So,
Yeah.
The Metallica font.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
You have Iron
They
Maiden
trademarked
font.
that.
I don't know.
All right. Did we talk about any songs really yet?
No.
Not
We
yet.
haven't really gotten into it.
the tracks.
I mean, do we want to start back into overactive imagination? Because I at least have a.
We didn't get to the chorus, and the chorus is really good.
Yeah.
Actually, the part I love is the guitar and bass parts right before the solo, right at like before 2 minutes.
Let's see if I can find that. Awesome solo too. I know. That bass again.
God.
Oh,
It's basically another soloist.
yeah. Yeah. That guy's pretty good.
Mhm.
He's got a lot of strings and a lot of notes. He's gonna fucking use them. He does chords like crazy. Like he's just.
Mm-hmm.
I can't not
It's
listen to
insane.
the bass. Like I have to
No,
like, force myself
Even-
to listen to the words.
It just it stands out. You're like, what's going on back there? I mean, it's so you're just like, what? I mean, how do you can't miss
Well,
it.
I have that problem on like almost every album that's not focusing on the bass guitar. But this, it's like, oh yeah, I wanted to hear the guitar
That's-
solo. I got to go back.
Well,
What?
if we go back to
Yeah.
the whole jazz thing you guys were talking about earlier, that's the whole thing. The style he's playing there, where he's flat out playing what would be a fill. He's playing in the key and doing that, and just doing what a bass player is supposed to do, which is really maintaining the structure of the tempo. And he's just doing shit that's just like. I think Joe, you said it's just like he's pretty much like kind of doing a solo. That is virtually he's just actually just doing what the bass is supposed to be doing, but doing it so insanely that it's like, I mean,
Yeah.
they're just fills, but it sounds like he's soloing, even though it's crazy.
Like I can imagine there's probably a purist or somebody of rock bass that would think like that is way too much. But fuck him. Like he's doing
No.
it so, like you said,
You can't-
it's so well. It's like because
The,
a lot of
it's
death
perfect
metal
on the
riffs are
song.
fucking boring and.
Yeah, the too much meter on this is way up here. There's, if there's a too much, it's going to be, where where do you stop?
I mean,
with
yeah,
something like
I mean, that's
this?
the whole thing. Like, does he need to be doing what he's doing there? No, but does it
It
fit?
adds.
Does it fit? Does it
Yeah.
fit? But I mean, there's the whole thing, as you say. It says it adds. I know there's this one band. Goddamn, what the hell's the name of the band? The bass player, the entire time he's doing kind of this, and he sounds like he's just trying to show off. Like,
Oh, Rush is who you're thinking of.
No. Some screamo band. It might be Sacia or something like that. But the entire time he's just, like the vocalist is doing the verse and he's sitting there doing all these fills, and it's like, no. Sit down, shut the fuck up, and look, mommy, one hand. Oh my God, look what I can do. And it's like, this, as much as it's like, hey, look what I'm doing back here. But it's I guess you could say, like, this doesn't come across as showing off. Yes, what he's doing should just be like, hey, motherfuckers, go ahead and try. But I love the musicianship it takes to do that, but the way he places it and the way he formulates it into the music, it does not end up over accentuating or getting misplaced.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fits very properly.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen videos of him playing live?
Yeah.
Ever seen him live?
Well, I've seen him live. I saw him with
Just
Testament.
it's like he's not even paying attention to what his hands are doing.
I know.
You know?
Yeah. He's super chill. Looks like a stoner up there, just like.
Yeah. Just headbanging
Probably
and
is.
He is a stoner.
he's in Testament right now, so
yeah, he
What
wears,
did Gene Hoglan- what did he call him?
Birkenstocks on stage. So, huh?
What
do
did
you call
Gene
him?
Hoglan? He called him Stevie D. Is that what he called him?
Stevie D.
DVD,
Yeah.
yeah.
Stevie D. Yeah.
He was in a glam band for a little while too. But I can't.
Giorgio was?
Yeah,
That's weird.
Was he in like
Was-
White Lion or something?
he played. Oh, he played with Sebastian Bach's band. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was weird.
That's
I saw a video of it, and he had like a leather vest on.
Oh my God.
God.
It's kind of
Man,
out of
how do you
place.
define?
He didn't do all this
wasting your
stuff
talent?
in that band. But
No,
Yeah,
what I heard, it fit. He fit. He played what they needed for that too.
I mean, he could do it in his sleep.
Yeah.
well, yeah.
was-
But
it was
that's one
about-
thing I bet he
Yeah.
did
Yeah.
what he was supposed to do for what that was. He
Mhm.
knew.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Going all over the fretboard wouldn't have worked because Sebastian Bach would have been like, "No,
No,
getting
it
in
would
the
sound
way of
stupid
my
anyway.
vocals."
It would not. That would not work anyway.
No.
There's a place for it. And if Gene Hoglan is your drummer, hey,
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Keep up.
have at it, sir.
Competition.
Yeah.
Who can kill the most people trying to replicate what we're doing?
Were those
Yeah,
two guys
I mean,
on?
really.
Were they on the Testament reissue or redos of those songs? I don't think Hoagland was
No.
on that, was he?
No, that was John Tempesta was the drummer
That's
on
right.
the-
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another good rhythm section though.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I love the drums on that.
I love the bass.
That's,
in that.
Yeah. God, I love the drums on Trial by Fire that Tempesta does on
Mhm.
that reissue. God, it's so good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
A little angrier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than Louis Clemente? No.
But how?
All right. In Human Form,
Just-
I actually don't have any notes on this song.
No, it's just
I don't
another
either,
good
actually.
song.
Jealousy, I love.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
that's
one's-
probably
that
my
one's
favorite
got the
song.
catchiness.
Beginning, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's my favorite.
I'm already getting ready for that.
This does have the generic death metal riff in it. I will say. How about that bass? Yeah. Awesome riff.
Yeah.
There it is. Death metal riff.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
That's it.
They're allowed.
Yeah.
I was gonna stop it, but the bass here is so good. So perfect.
Yeah.
Can't keep playing the whole song, but Jesus Christ, that bass is so awesome. That part. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle.
Yeah.
And that
It's ridiculous.
so great. The way he
Just
uses
bends the
fretless-
notes.
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah.
a fretless bass. It makes it so it's perfect.
It's crazy.
Well, just by sliding on those basses, it makes it sound like a bend.
Mm-hmm.
There's no
Yeah.
there's no fret to stop the sound.
Right. Yep.
And it makes it fucking hard as shit to play the proper notes too. I've come to learn.
Yeah, we learned that the hard way.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You don't realize how much you rely on a fret to keep your hand in the right spot.
Yeah.
Oh, I tried with a fretless once and was just like, "Yep, I'm gonna put this thing down." And I only lasted like more. I'm just like, just couldn't figure out where the hell my notes were at all. I'm just like, "Yep, I'm never going to touch this."
If you if I play mine and I focus on what I'm doing and watch my hands the whole time, which I'm not fond of doing, like it's okay-ish, but goddamn, like you play the riff like 2 times through and you're like, what? Oh, it's me. Shit. Is that a tune? No, I'm in the wrong note already.
yeah, I'm playing the wrong music. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Any other notes on this one? Jealousy.
My favorite song on the album, but
Oh, is it?
Is it really?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's my favorite song on the album. It's just so pissed off and just love it.
I think Destiny, maybe The Philosopher, probably Destiny, maybe. And I don't know. They're all pretty fucking good.
Trapped in a
I was
corner. Actually,
just
excellent.
realizing, like, it makes sense now that I see it, but all the songs are really short.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a really short album.
It
It's
is
only
40,
just over 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, the next one's one of my favorites too. Trapped in a corner.
Yeah.
I love the.
There's a little drum thing he does that's really weird in this.
Maybe the
album.
fact that
I'm
I can't
surprised.
pick a favorite strongly is the same reason that he felt the sameness. throughout.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think there's
I mean,
probably there's probably more dynamic in human.
I
For
think
sure
there
there
is.
is. For
Yeah, I
sure
think
there is.
so.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, there is a little bit of an issue of sameness on this album.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So and same with the Maiden album. I'm getting it now.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one big time.
Senjutsu.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every single song starts off kind of slow, and then they do the rock. And
Oh,
then it's slow.
They've been on that pattern for a long time. Like the
Yeah.
last 15 years has been
Yeah. And there's
like
that
you don't
drum
have
beat that
to
Nico
end the
loves.
song the exact same way you started it with that
Yeah.
slow little. It drives me crazy sometimes. Where it's like, no, don't go back to the beginning. Oh, you did it again. Okay.
Son of a bitch.
All right, Trapped in a Corner. I love the way this opens too. Great riff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Love that though. The cymbal thing he's doing there.
I know.
He's doing
He loves
ride
that.
and hi-hat at the same time.
Yeah. What a jerk.
Gotta go to 120 because the this part's awesome. Boom, yeah.
Here's another one.
The drums.
I know.
Oh wait. Go
Oh,
back-
I missed
go
it.
back
Yeah,
to-
sorry.
Yeah.
I talked over it. Yeah, that song is fantastic.
I said it 346. There's some weird ride cymbal thing he does. He just throws this ride cymbal thing in out of nowhere. There it is. What was that?
Sound like Slipknot and their big
Yeah.
trash can thing. More bass. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, love that. I know I can't. I keep saying this, but "Nothing Is Everything" is another holy shit bass moment in this song.
Yeah, and it's got that chorus that's like, where'd this come from?
Yeah,
Very melodic.
yeah.
Awesome.
That riff is, I mean, how do you? I guess when you hand that riff to a bass player and be like, "Well, Steve DiGiorgio,
Yeah.
do whatever you want with this riff," because it's pretty
Yeah.
open, like da 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 da, it just stays there.
Mhm.
So it's not surprising that he would write some crazy scale to go along with it.
Yeah.
I can't think of any other bass player that in metal that would do
Yeah, I
anything
don't
like
think-
that.
I'm not sure. Like, all right, my favorite bass player in the entire world, Jaco Pastorius. No one is ever going to touch him. But Jesus Christ, I mean, that is. I mean, that you guys were talking like who listens to jazz fusion? Me. I actually love it. But,
I didn't mean who listens to it. I meant who. That's not what I meant.
okay, well, one way or another, like like what he just did right there. It's just like, I mean, I've heard people do that shit, at like, 60 beats a minute, tempo, doing this shit in the middle of a goddamn death song. It's like, dude. Oh,
And it's so effortless, so effortless for him too.
Yeah.
This is like, yep,
When
that's the
I'm in the
bass line.
thrash metal. I'm playing a thrash punk band, and like sometimes my fingers hurt when I'm just like moving from like the first to third fret. I'm not
Yeah.
doing diddly squat. It still hurts my knuckles sometimes. I'm playing so fast. And it's like, how the hell is this guy doing?
Don't know.
I don't know. This album was written in 3 weeks, apparently. The
Oh
entire
yeah,
thing.
that's right. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's wild that this was written in 3 weeks and is amazing. And I didn't listen to the whole album. The next one, the 195, they said that one took 9 months to create.
Well, they
My
had
God.
that much time to do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't like they they had time to.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one was like, you're putting the album out in in March. What you got so far?
They were hanging out at Chuck's
Did he
house.
say
said-
he?
Yeah.
Well, for this one, didn't they say they tracked the drums and guitars and then sent that to DiGiorgio and they said here? Is that what it was? In the
Yeah, I think
interview?
so.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's what he said.
and Hoagland never met LaRock.
Yeah, that's right.
Until it was like years later.
That's so
Wow.
weird.
That is so weird.
We didn't really mention the solos, the guitar solos, because this the rhythm section keeps taking over. But
Yeah. Well,
the guitar solos are really good on this.
Let's we're gonna get to Destiny eventually, and I mean seriously, when we get to Destiny, that as soon
Soon.
as that thing song started, I'm just like, God damn, I know who that sounds like, and then I find out it's actually Andy
Yeah.
Rock. Like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, is this a King Diamond song? Yeah, that's weird. Oh, it is.
Yeah, they're very like tasteful solos. They're really,
Yeah.
kind of that European sound.
But
Not
not
death
Eastern.
metal-y at all.
Not Eastern.
No, I mean like,
That'd be
yeah.
different.
I love the chorus in Mentally Blind. This next one.
From the mentally blind, the mind is that I
that the bass doing that? There's no keyboard credited on the album,
There's definitely
Yeah,
gotta
it's
be-
weird.
There's like synthesizers there though for sure.
but nobody's credited with it.
Yeah,
That's-
but
I don't know.
that's
Play it again
definitely-
because I can hear it being bass through the chords. The chorus pedal, maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, you might be right.
Because you're not playing anything else there.
I was gonna say there's nothing else going on. There's not another bass line behind that, so you could be right. That's interesting. I never thought about that.
I need to look that up live
Yeah,
on a video.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
I would love to see that. They're doing that Death for All thing that they
Death to all.
Yeah.
Death to All.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. If they came around here, I would love to go to that.
Yeah.
I'm sure they did at one point and we missed it, but if they come back,
Probably.
they all got the double bass is matching the bass guitar is matching the guitar. Jeez.
Those drums sound awesome. I don't know what Hoagland's talking about. The production is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Awesome.
Yeah, they sound really good.
The ride cymbal's nice and clear. The bass drums sound awesome. Snare
I like
sounds
it
great.
too, but that's what he said.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. He said he wanted big. He always liked big drum sounds, but these sound pretty big. Like the floor toms are boomy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the bass drum's boomy and popping and sounds good to me.
It's bop.
It's a bop.
It's a banger.
It's a vibe.
Hey, is that a new one? It's a vibe.
Yeah, it's a vibe. Yeah, it's another. That's a new one. This is a vibe, man. It's a vibe.
Yeah, you're right. It fucks.
start a new one.
That's a new one.
Yeah, just it cunts. Yeah, I love it.
Oh my god.
That's a chewer. I like it. What? I don't know. It's a banger. It's I don't know. Also
And Grundles. I love it.
Dude, it slaps so hard.
Keith. Dinner's ready, Keith.
What do you get? I hope it's crunchy.
Is it Chinese food?
Meatloaf, meatloaf.
I
It's
hate meat.
chicken with broccoli and rice. But yes, this was made. I feel like I'm interrupting here. I'm sorry. My kids had swimming lessons, so we got home. I don't know, maybe 3 minutes before this started. So that's if you noticed the crunching earlier. Yes, is carrots because this was my dinner before.
Most radio friendly food of all time.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric will go through and get rid of all the crunching sounds.
Got any popcorn kernels?
Merry Christmas, Eric. I love you.
Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom.
Oh, I need a good sound for that.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
fuck you.
All right. Where were we? Individual Thought Patterns, the song.
The title track.
The title track. I said the main riff in this song reminds me of Sepultura.
Oh yeah.
This right here.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a specific track. It's just a very
Chaos
Sepultura.
AD sounding.
Sound.
Yeah, it is Chaos AD sounding.
Yeah.
Is that song called PSED? I think I always screw it up.
I think so. Yeah, I think it's Chaos AD. Right?
Okay.
Isn't that Refuse Resist?
Yeah, it is Refuse Resist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
I always
there's a
do
song
that.
called Chaos AD, isn't there?
No, I think Cassidy is Refuse Resist.
That's what he says at the beginning.
Oh, right. Okay, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's the album.
My bad. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, you don't know metal, man.
That's the only note I had in the song. The main
We
riff
should
song
talk
is
about
the
that
song.
album at some point, by the way.
Yeah, probably.
I said
we-
it two. Yeah, we will. Yeah, 218. I said not. It's a great riff, not a very death sounding riff, but a great riff. Yeah, it does say it kind of like Refuse Resist. That. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it was. For sure.
Yeah. Yep.
You said there's a solo in Destiny, Keith. That
320 is a cool spot.
this song is interesting. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. The next song. I don't know if this was intentional, but it starts off sounding exactly like Mentally Blind. I know we said earlier it's kind of samey at moments, but. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it changes up.
Well, if you're gonna have a samey-ish album, make it 40 minutes and not 80 like Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
See, then it changes. So it made me wonder,
very
like,
death riff right there.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah. Maybe just start the song there.
that's what I was saying. Like,
Yeah.
They wanted the album to be over 40 minutes. That's probably-
I have 245 on this one. Let me see what that is. No, that's not. I don't want to stop playing that bass though. Yeah.
He's got the ride and the bell.
Yeah, he's doing that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Ah, this riff. I love that.
Bass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the precision is what's like so impressive, you know? Like,
It's precise and it's clean.
yeah. Like how they get
Yeah.
those like
You play that-
triplets and
Can you go back to that again, where the section you just started?
yeah, I think so. Let me see. I think it was 245.
Because I think the bass, I think he's descending like octave fifth root, or the guitars are just staying on one note. There's something. I think he's going down in those. Yeah, he's doing more than the guitar. He's doing like a. You hear it?
Yeah.
I think he's matching the.
Are they doing that too? They're kind of doing a rundown.
Yeah, I think they're all and Gene Hoglan's matching it with double bass, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear it now.
That's ridiculous.
I'm looking tab for that one too now. See what they're doing.
I'd love to see Gene Hoglan's drum configuration for this album, just how everything was set up. Must be just insane.
He's one of those drummers where he makes it look effortless, like he's just sitting up.
Oh,
there.
I know.
Like his arms, like he's
Yeah.
barely moving, but his arms
know.
are like he's
Yeah.
a robot or something.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
That interview, he sounds like the most down to earth, cool dude ever.
I know. It's crazy. He's so
He's like,
nice.
right on, man. Right on.
Yeah.
The tempo is 100 at that point, according to this tab, if it's reasonably correct.
Mhm.
That part we were just listening to,
Yeah.
and those are 30-second notes going through there.
Oh my
Into-
gosh.
Like to sound that clean and play that
I know.
fast. I don't.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
The
the
precision
thing.
is ridiculous.
Never playing that one.
All right, we've reached the philosopher. Last song on the album.
I found Gene Hoglan's kit configuration. I found a picture of it.
Yeah.
He has a China and a ride to his left and his right.
Remember when Craig was talking about how he plays? He like does everything. He said that Gene explained it like he separates everything by like one side or the other. So
Yeah.
so he can get to things quicker that way, I guess.
Mm.
Which would make
Yeah,
sense if he's got a redundancy in his kit.
It's definitely redundant. Yeah, it goes China, ride, hi-hat, and then a couple of crashes, toms. And on the other side, he has ride, China, crash.
Yeah, so he's not
Oh,
doing a
wow.
lot of crossing over, like
Not at all.
Yeah, so that makes sense. Does he have a hi-hat on the right side?
No hi-hat on the right side, which is surprising.
I wonder if he
I
plays.
think he would.
I wonder
I
if he
think
plays.
he
it.
might. I feel like he does.
He might. This
thing.
might just be one configuration. Yeah, he might. Have
No,
other
I feel like I've
configurations.
seen him play with like the hi-hat with his left hand and snare.
That's what I'm
with the right.
saying. Yeah,
Oh,
the way he plays is interesting. Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
I don't think
weird.
he does the crossover like the traditional way.
Oh yeah, I think yeah. Remember when we saw Ultimate Revenge 2 and Dark Angel came out and he was
Yeah, he's
was
like way up on-
heavier. But he was sitting so high on the kit,
Uh-huh.
and he's this mountain of a man. You're like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
And they kept showing his feet, and he's like this big giant guy, but his feet were just flying. It was like,
Yeah.
what? This is not real. Like, what is happening right now?
Anyway,
the old man.
play this philosopher.
Can you go back to that, Phil? We need to talk about that. Because instead of just doing, it's like I'm gonna put some ride bells in here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Who does that?
Somebody with a ride on the left side.
I'm gonna keep playing because the solo at 120 is really fucking good.
How many fucked up time signatures can they fit to this fucking thing?
Yeah.
I was about to pause it, but shit.
Yeah.
I'm playing the whole fucking song. I do like this.
I'm reading the tab as you
I'm
play
wondering-
it. That's 9858 back and forth.
I'm wondering if Andy LaRock was like, "Oh, guys, yeah, fuck you all. I'm doing my solo in 4/4. We're going back to that."
I would do the same thing. Yeah.
It's just like it's crazy. It's crazy that all of a sudden guitar solo Simon. It's 4/4.
There's a quote on
back into the-
Wikipedia. There's a quote on Wikipedia about his parts. That DiGiorgio recalled working with LaRock as a notable experience. Schuldiner only wanted LaRock to play solo sections, so he only sent LaRock the few bars of the songs where the solos would be. LaRock would then arrive at the studio without much preparation, largely improvise the solos, impressing everyone. But in a 2021 interview, LaRock he stated he downplayed his. Let me just read the sentence here. In a 2021 interview, LaRock would downplay this account, saying that he did prepare multiple ideas and alternate melody lines for each solo.
Does he do all the solos, or does
No.
Schuldiner?
He's credited with leads too, and you can hear where some sound more like Schuldiner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lyric you preach about, or is it, you preach how I'm supposed to be, but you don't know your own sexuality. I love that line. It's like so perfect.
Yeah.
I may as well just let this play out because
I'm looking at the bass line on the outro.
Yeah.
that's
The fade out is just so incredible.
it's ridiculous. There's some weird like harmonizing slide thing he does, which is like, what?
Yeah.
How do you even do that? There it is, right there.
Oh, you can do
Boom.
that? Yeah, that's a fretless bass thing only.
Yeah. Guy's ridiculous.
What's his name? Timeless? What the guy from Alien Ant Farm. He was explaining how to play one of his songs on YouTube, and he kept saying, he's like, man, I recorded this with a fretless bass, and he's like, I'm so pissed I didn't bring it, because there's this really cool harmony thing you can do, and he explained how you do it, and I've figured out how to do it on mine. But you basically you hit the harmonic like you normally would.
Mhm.
And on a fretless, you can actually press down and slide up, and it keeps the harmonic tone, but it'll give you that woo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that weird
That's
noise that he does there.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
I think it was like Flow, or was it Flow? Glow. Is that the Alien Ant Farm
Yeah,
song?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he
Sounds
does that in there.
Yeah. All right. Well, we should probably grade
All
this
right.
thing. Huh?
Certainly.
Certainly, sweetly.
Certainly.
Is it an A or an A plus for me? I think it's an A plus. There's nothing I don't like on it, and I like all the stuff. That's good enough for me. I listen to it a lot, but it keeps got me questioning the sameness. Because actually, probably if you just played a track and said what, and didn't play the chorus and said which song is this, I don't know if I can always be very accurate on that. But I'm not good at song titles in general, so I don't know if that's a fair assessment.
Yeah, I was thinking.
I think it's fair.
I was thinking A minus myself, but
That's what I wrote down was A minus.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with B plus. I mean, musicianship is A plus plus plus. I mean, this is like phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's just
Just like Annihilator.
I just wish I wish yeah. I just wish I loved this album as much as I should, but it doesn't kick me in the ass as much as I want it to.
Yeah. No, I
But
got you.
it is. I mean, holy crap! This is I mean, the more we've been listening to Death from start to finish. I mean, god damn it, what a fantastic.
That's the thing.
goddamn
Like,
band.
yeah, this rhythm section is like just one of the best
Yeah.
ever.
Untouchable.
Yeah, it's insane.
I'm feeling an A.
Hey, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're dropping down, huh?
Well, I was on the fence.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's probably still an A average anyway, so that's fine.
Cool.
Maybe A minus average.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
I mean, still good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Better than Annihilator.
A little bit. Slightly.
All right.
Well, next episode we'll be talking about "Bastards" by Motorhead. So,
You sounded German there.
oh, he did some German stuff on the album. So,
Yeah.
I could have done my English accent like the guy from Annihilator.
Oh my God.
Motorhead,
Bloody bastard.
bloody bastards.
It's good.
All right.
Boy.
Well, for Keith and Joe and Tim, this is Eric saying.
Thank you. Good fucking night. Energy, aggression, power. To sum it up, it's a vulgar display of power.
Sometimes I think you drink just a little too much blood.
I'm sorry, I'm going to be a bloodaholic anonymous.
Cutting it up big time.
They are miserable slaves of Satan.
Some cunts recording this.